Hey there, and welcome to another Dave Does. Today we're doing an originals versus cover, and so I've been getting quite a lot of requests recently for me to check out Duo 19 and the song I Want to Break Free, originally but done by Queen. So I thought before I actually do that, let's compare the original to the cover by Duo 19. So I think it's first we have to go and see the original, remind ourselves of the epic brilliance that is Queen. And then we'll go check out Duo 19s and see what they've done with it. As always with these, there's no pausing, no talking during the videos. I'll give a bit of feedback on the video at the end of each section. So specifically, I'll do a little bit on the Queen one at the end. I've seen the video before, I know the song, so there'll be no pausing. There is no talking during the video. Let's count this in. 3, 2, 1, go!
But life still goes on. I can't get used to living without you by my side. I don't want to live alone. Hey, God knows, got to make it on my own. So baby, can't you see? I've got to break free. I
Okay, so that is Queen, and I Want to Break Free. So I've seen the video many times, and of course I know the song incredibly well. So I have watched documentaries about them, the talking, and I haven't watched them in a lot of years, and I'm trying to remember the talk they had about this video. So I think the whole dressing up piece was kind of an FU to videos and stuff, because they were trying to get them to make TV friendly videos and trying to control their output. And because their music press or something were basically giving them a hard time, they were kind of like, we're going to do what we want, and they just thought, let's do an FU to you, and we're going to do something so outrageous it will never get played. I'm fairly certain that was where Freddie's mind went with it, and Roger kind of jumped on board. If I remember, John Deacon and Brian May were not that keen on it as far as going the route they went. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the documentaries behind them. The bit with the ballets things, I remember there was talk about, I think, if I remember, Freddie did do some stuff with the Royal Ballet. So I wonder if that was some of the elements where he brought some of those people in, or it would have been after that. Maybe it was after this that he went off and did the ballet because he really enjoyed what he did, or it was before this and he brought the people in. I can't remember, but there was some stuff at that because Freddie really tried to push himself and wanted to go off and learn ballet because it was just another avenue for him to do expression and be creative. So yeah, very cool, very fun, interesting videos. They always do come up with some creative stuff. So we're going to check out Duet 19's version of this song, and let's see. So what I'm always looking forward to in songs is they get kudos if they can make it sound like the original. They get bigger kudos if they do something different that makes it sound like them, but still keep the core elements without completely destroying the song. So I always like it when bands sort of do their own twist on it. So let's find out how Duet 19 do I Want to Break Free. Can it in 3, 2, 1, go.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your love. You're so satisfying, and I don't need you. I've got to break free. Hey, God knows I want to break free. I've fallen in love. I'm falling in love for the first time. This time I know it's for real. I'm falling in love. God knows I'm falling in love.
Okay, so that is Duo 19's version of I Want to Break Free. Initially, when it first started coming in, I was thinking this doesn't sound anything like I Want to Break Free until the vocals kicked in. And I was like, okay. So the good thing is for me is they've taken it and done their own thing with it. And I actually think if Freddie was alive today and heard it, he would actually like it because it's cool. It's got a different vibe to it. The purists will say it's not a good version because you lose any connectivity around the emotional element. They've made it sound like a late 90s, early 2000s rock, new metal crossover. So the just following those simple chord progressions is very new metal. But what you do is it's very rhythmical, but it loses any emotional context. So the song itself had nice layers of synths in the original. They've been all kind of lost. It's only really when you get to that kind of the big choruses where they open the guitars up that you get a little bit more of that connectivity on it. So thumbs up for me for originality as far as doing their own thing with it, which is cool. It's never going to be better than the Queen version of it, but it's still catchy. And if you hadn't ever heard the Queen version of it, you probably would be like, this is a really cool track, because it's got that very rhythmical section, it's got groove, it's got a beat, you can kind of head bounce to it. But it's not fair to really compare the two, because the Queen version is a classic rock song. It's got so many nice melodic elements. It's got so much nice structuring and texturing. This is more of a raw, stripped back version, rock style. So thumbs up for me for doing it. And I think they did a great job of doing their own style. Queen one is always going to win, unfortunately, out of those two in the battle today of original versus cover. Original won. Now, if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share. And of course, that is how Dave does it.